I'm gonna do another get ready with me today. I can't tell if you can hear the like lawnmowers and stuff behind the window because it's open, but it's just too hot to shut it, I'm sorry. Today I got a very exciting package in the mail, which was a load of this lovely makeup from Kiko, including some brushes and some foundation and some mascara and highlighter, and I want to try these out, but I wanted to film a get ready with me anyway, so it was kind of perfect timing. So this is kind of a first impressions, get ready with me type thing. This isn't sponsored, but they did very kindly give me the products. Thanks Kiko, love you. Also my mirror's over here, so I'm gonna look over here. Sorry about that. I don't really know what we're going to talk about today. By the way, this is the Prime Time by Bare Minerals primer. I have almost run out of it, so I'm having to like open the bottle up and then use this bit to like smudge it on my face, which is not the best. What have you guys been up to? I'm just trying to think of what I've been up to. I don't know. So Kiko have sent me 3 brushes, a foundation brush, a contour brush and a powder brush. I don't normally use a brush for my foundation, so I might use the foundation brush for concealer, in which case, yeah, okay, I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics concealer in the shade, the palest one. And just put it in a little triangle under my eyes. And this is the finished look. Isn't it funny how ridiculous you look at like every stage of doing your makeup apart from when it's finished? What have I been doing lately? Not uploading, that's what. Uni finishes in 4 days, so that's soon. I'm so glad that I'm having this conversation with you while I look like this. I have an awful lot to write over the next few days for uni because I've left it till the last minute again. I've also not been too well, which is a bit rubbish, but I'll stop whining now. I'm also going to Florida in a few weeks, which is very exciting. This brush is actually doing a really good job. They're so soft as well, and I've checked, they are synthetic, they're not animal fur. Why is my laptop making that noise? Is it overheating? Are you overheating? And I think what I've essentially just done is concealed my entire face. Oh cool, I now look like a ghost. I enjoyed this brush. We've got the Kiko new Gold Waves Fluid Foundation. Again, this is in the colour 1 because I'm pale AF. Ooh, this looks very clinical. Okay, so we've got some there. It smells sweet. Is that the foundation? Yeah, it's not my beauty blender. Yeah, so that's the foundation, it's nice. It's got a nice finish to it. I normally go for something a little bit more full coverage, but definitely for the summer it's a really nice option. I'm just going to pop a little bit more on my kind of redder areas and see if I can even it out a little bit just to get myself a little bit more coverage, but yeah, that seems to be working. Cool. What have I done recently? Lots of work, lots of uni work. I went to a spa the other day for, my mum bought it for me for my birthday, but we actually went on her birthday, which was nice. And I went on this dry flotation bed, and it was so weird. It was a bit like an airbed, but it was like water. And then there were like jets that like massaged your back. I mean, I fell asleep, so I can't really tell you that much about it, but it was really nice. Okay, so now, this is the one that I'm most excited about, the powder brush. I'm going to use it to apply my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This, I can't see a colour because it's all worn off, but this is, I'm pretty sure, just like the translucent one. I'm just going to pop a bit of that everywhere. I also went to see a film called I Feel Pretty at the cinema. It's an Amy Schumer film. I thought I was going to enjoy it more than I did. Like, I didn't not enjoy it, it was fine, but I probably won't watch it again. Basically, it's about like a girl who is very sort of underconfident, who then hits her head on a treadmill and all of a sudden thinks that she's like transformed into this like beautiful goddess of a woman. And so she's a lot more confident and she does success. I'm now trying this Kat Von D Brow Pomade, by the way, which I've never tried before, just with this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, which I've also never tried before. Oh, I don't want to use that. That looks so nice. No. Ooh. Okay. We're a bit dark. Let's blend. Ooh, I like that brow. Look at it. Do you think it's horrible? Brows are so hard. When you're doing them, they look totally different to when you look at them, you know? I think they're a bit close together. Ah, yeah, I think they look good. I mean, they look a bit dark at the moment because I've not got any other makeup on, but generally they're good. My sister bought it for me, so thanks Amber, from Florida, and she said that she tried it on her hand in the Sephora and then it took days to come off, even when she obviously washed her hands. So by the looks of things, this is a really good product. This is the Kat Von D 24 Hours Super Brow, just in case you're wondering. I'm so excited to use this contour brush. I'm going to use the Kiko contour brush in this Benefit Hoola bronzer to begin with. Try and achieve some cheekbones. The brush is a good shape for it, and it's really soft. Big fan. I've never had, the only brushes I've ever had are Real Techniques. Well, I had like some like drugstore own brand brushes when I was young, and then I bought my Real Techniques set, and then I just keep repurchasing Real Techniques. And I've been meaning to buy some new brushes for ages, but these are really good. I'm gonna come back to the powder brush to blend it all out. So yeah, about that film. So basically, long story short, I thought it was going to be a lot funnier than it was. I feel like they tried to make it like a real moral tale of like, you can do whatever you put your mind to, it doesn't matter what you look like. Which, don't get me wrong, that's a nice message. But I don't know, I just thought it was a bit cheesy for me. But a nice message nonetheless. So now I'm going to kind of even that out with my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzer, again on this brush. By the way, if you are interested in this bronzer, it is currently in the giveaway that I have running, along with the Naked Heat palette that I'm going to use in a minute. That's the last video on this channel. I'm going to delete it when the giveaway closes, which will be on the 21st of May. But you can still enter that right now if you so wish. I'm a big fan of these brushes, and I feel like they're really pretty as well. Like, I want to display these. I wouldn't normally do this, but just because I want to see how versatile they are, I'm going to use the same brush on a blush, which is this one by MAC in the colour Stay Pretty. Oh, I'm nearly finished with my degree. I have an awful lot to do before that point, but we're getting there, so it's okay. It's going to be okay. I know I do my makeup in the wrong order, by the way. Don't come at me, I can't be bothered. There you are, look. Cute. This is the Kiko Gold Base highlighter in the colour 02. It's like a kind of pinky colour. They used this on me in the shop a couple of weeks ago, and it was really, really pretty. So I'm just going to take, this is my Real Techniques brush. Is this a highlight brush? A setting brush. Good. I'm glad I use all my brushes correctly. Oh, wow. Can you see that? It's like paid off instantly. And that kind of pinky colour is perfect for my skin tone as well. Pop some on the brow bone. Oh, yeah. Big fan of that. Good. For some reason, whenever I film Get Ready With Me's, I always put the lipstick on next, because I feel like if I don't, I look like I don't have a mouth. Cool, okay, so I'm now going to go in with my Naked Heat palette. As I said, if you enjoy this palette, you can get it in the giveaway that's available. I'll stop plugging it now. But it's very good. It's my favourite eyeshadow palette that I own. Comic-Con is coming around again in a couple of weeks. If you haven't seen that before, basically I've done a couple of series with them now, where I go to a big convention called Comic-Con in London, and I present what's called the VidFest Diaries, which is like a YouTube web series thing for the Comic-Con YouTube channel, so that goes up on there. You can find it, I've got a playlist on my channel called like Watch These Two or something, I don't know, and they're all videos that I've been in that are also on YouTube, so they're in that playlist. I don't think what I just said made sense as a sentence. So they happen twice a year, one in May and one in October, and obviously the May one's coming up again, and it will be my third one, so it will be a year since the first one that I did, if that makes sense. And I think it's made me like really reflect on a lot, because you know, like when you remember events, you remember like the point that you were at in your life at that point. And this time last year, I just had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I'm not saying that I really do now, but does anyone? Like, but I just remember feeling so directionless, and I didn't even know where to live, like city-wise or anything. I literally didn't know what I was going to do when I finished uni, and to be honest, in a lot of ways I still don't, but everyone at Comic-Con like dresses up as people, and they put so much effort in. It's such a lovely environment to be in, because just everyone who's there is there because they're so passionate about something, and that's really nice. It's just really refreshing as well to see people like genuinely not caring about expressing their love for something. I'm going to pop some of that highlight in my inner corner as well. And I just think that's really lovely. And I'm excited to go back. So in the last year, I've finished my degree, which I genuinely never thought I would be able to do because I've hated it so much. I've had such a rubbish time at uni. And there have been so many occasions where I've thought about dropping out, like seriously consider dropping out. So the fact that I've finished it is a huge, huge achievement for me in itself. So I've done that and I am proud of myself for that. I've also just like made a lot of choices about like where I want to live. Like I know now that I definitely want to move to London, which doesn't sound like a surprise to you guys because I've been running on about it for ages, but for a long time that was kind of a big question because I really couldn't deal this is so silly, I really couldn't deal with the London tube system. I got lost every single time I tried to go anywhere. My sense of direction is horrendous and so is my attention span, and the combination of those two things with that specific system just doesn't work. Luckily I have now got a bit better at it just because I've been spending a lot more time in London, so I've kind of forced myself to, but that was like genuinely a big barrier for me and I feel like I've kind of cracked that. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'll do like an Instagram story every time I get lost on the tube when I move. I've also literally set up my little company, which I didn't think was going to happen this year just because I didn't really plan for it to, but it kind of happened by accident. And so that's been unexpected. I don't know whether to put eyeliner on or not. I think I'm going to put a little bit on. When referring to liquid eyeliner, I'm going to put a little bit on. It's like famous last words. That's not really a little bit, but we'll go with it. Now to try and make the other one match. Oh god, what have I done? This one is substandard. Yeah? Cool. I'm super excited to try this mascara. So basically the lady in the shop was telling me that over time this tints your lashes, so apparently with 2 weeks of use you're supposed to then be able to see that your lashes are like darker on their own, which my lashes, look, can you see them? No. They basically don't exist. They're really short and really light, which is so weird because obviously my hair is so dark. So I'm hoping that this will be good. That's weird, it doesn't say anything about it on the box. Maybe it does and I'm just blind. But either way, we'll see. What were we talking about? Oh, finishing uni. Yeah, so I sort of know what I'm doing now. Like, it's going to be hard work, but everything's going to be okay. Oh yeah, that's nice. Can you see? The brush is really good. It really gets like each individual eyelash. I'm all about that. Cool, let's do the other eye. This eyelash colour is so gross now. I really need to get a new one. And that is my... Ow! Why? And that is my full face done. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I don't really know what it was, to be honest. I had a really good time playing around with all the new makeup, so thank you Kiko for sending it to me, and you should pop into your nearest Kiko and check out that range because the packaging alone is so pretty, but also all of the products are really, really nice. When I was there I also tried, they had this liquid eyeshadow. Oh, it was beautiful. If you follow me on Instagram you'll know what I'm talking about because I put it on my Instagram story. But yeah, that was just kind of a little life catch up. I hope I can edit it into something usable.
No, I don't think about that stuff. It don't matter now.